Rick's Firearm Academy of Detroit presents personal protection tips. If you're new here, this is an ongoing feature that we do to empower, inform, and provide essential information to keep you safe. Personal protection tips come in one suggestion per installment. Please take an opportunity to review as many of these personal protection tips as possible so that we can have a layered effect. The more personal protection strategies that you employ simultaneously, that will indeed make you much more safe. Now, before we get to today's personal protection tip, one thing that I want to do as a favor, I want you to check out the other personal protection tips that we have on our site. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. We definitely would appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started with today's tip. So on hitchhiking. Hitchhiking is a bad idea. Please do not entertain any ideas of either picking up and transporting strangers in your vehicle or soliciting a stranger for a ride. Hitchhiking is potentially dangerous because you know absolutely nothing about the other person, whether it is the driver or the hitchhiker you're considering giving a lift. Be mindful that appearances are often deceiving, and a wrong encounter could lead to a very bad and possibly dangerous experience. However, I realize that sometimes extraordinary circumstances can happen and that you may find yourself in a jam. And I do realize that those of you who are aware of this tip, based on the circumstances you find yourself in, you're going to need or want to hitch a ride with a stranger. So, I realize that. So what I'm going to do, against my better judgment, I'm going to give you some suggestions if you choose to ignore my advice because of perceived extraordinary circumstances. If you absolutely positively feel that you must entertain the idea of hitchhiking, which I think is a bad idea, keep in mind the following things. Turn down any ride in which you feel uncomfortable for any reason. You might just have a bad vibe, whatever. Your subconscious mind is probably picking up on something that you are consciously not aware of based on your circumstances. Observe the make, model, description, and license plate of the vehicle before getting in. Do not accept a ride in a vehicle full of strangers. Ideally, it should be just one other person. Sit in the front seat of the vehicle and make sure that there are no child safety locks on before getting into the vehicle. Keep any and all bags that you have with you in your grasp within reach the entire time that you are in the vehicle, and keep any cash or important documents on your person the entire time that you are in the vehicle. This has been Personal Protection Tips from Rick's Firearm Academy of Detroit.